Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing an oil change on this 2008 Aveo. This is my daughter's car. This car has actually gone through two of my daughters. So let's take a look at it. And this is the 2008 Chevrolet Aveo 1.6 E-Tech. We've owned this car. The car's been in the family now probably 8 years, I'm guessing. It's a 2008. Got some rust issues. Like I mentioned, it's been through two of my daughters. So it's been driven. They've put over 200,000 kilometers on it. We bought it used with 108,000 kilometers a number of years ago. Like I said, about 8 years ago. It's starting to show her age. So my oldest daughter had it for a number of years. She bought herself a new vehicle. My youngest daughter got it off of my oldest daughter. She drove it for a number of years. Now my oldest daughter has the car again. Went back to her as a secondary car. And yeah, so let's do the oil change on it because she's due. Here's the stuff we're going to be using for the oil change today. Again, AC Delco. You see I'm partial to sticking with the GM stuff. So we have a PF47E filter. And we have 4 liters of 5W30. Just the regular conventional motor oil. Nothing synthetic in this guy. So let's go open the hood and check it out. It's been a good little car. This car was a partnership between General Motors and a European company, Daewoo, way back when. And reliability is pretty good. Yeah, they have their issues. The motor's been great. We've had no issues with the engine. We've done our normal maintenance, so it's had 2 timing belt replacements since we've owned it. Every one of them at 100,000 kilometers. Simple reason is that that's what the manufacturer suggests. So we've done them. Real crappy job. Also, you're changing the water pump while you're in there because the water pump is timing belt driven. Let's pull the dipstick, see what we got. It's a really nice engine to work on. Very simple to do an oil change. Let me show you the roadside repair I just did a couple days ago on this guy. And this was the culprit right here. So this is the thermostat housing. The original one was plastic, and I guess it just, you know, plastic gets brittle, it failed, and it was leaking coolant here, spraying it out. Once the cooling system was pressurized, emptied the cooling system, overheated on him, and he had to pull over on the side of the road. Luckily, I was able to get the parts locally right after work. I headed out there with some tools, roadside assistance, threw it on, filled up the coolant, and away they went. And the coolant has not gone down a touch since we've done it, so I was a little concerned about air locks, but no, it went pretty well. So anyway, yeah, getting back to the oil change, the filter, really easy access. Look at this, right from on top. I can touch the filter right here, so no issues there whatsoever. Really easy to grab. I can probably even spin it off with my hand. Same as the oil drain plug, really easy to reach. So let's get under there, jack her up, drain the oil. Okay, we're going to start by taking the oil filter off from down here. I've got my bucket underneath already to drain the oil. Just place under there. Now first, I always try it by hand first. There's lots of room in there. And it come off by hand, no problem. Just let some of that oil drain out. So I'm not taking it right off, I'm just threading it out till it's almost off. Just let the oil drain. Takes a few minutes. Okay, I'm not that patient. So I'm just gonna spin it off and dump the oil right into the bucket down below. Trying not to make a mess, and pull it up, and there we have it. One oil filter. Nice. All right, we're gonna discard this guy. Quite a bit of gunk. Anyway, all right. And what is this? Why is this? My block heater's unplugged? Well, that's not good. I have to get under there and check that out for them. Block heater's unplugged? Huh, all right, okay, anyway. Let me grab the new filter. Now I've heard lots of things about filling the oil filters, not filling the oil filters, why you should, why you shouldn't. I mean, my personal take on it is I will take a couple of minutes to, a couple of seconds to fill the oil filter, simply because, you know, that 5 seconds, 6 seconds of the oil pump pulling nothing. I mean, this particular, I'm not sure if it would damage this particular engine. There again, guys, I'm not a mechanic, so I mean, use your own better judgment. Do what you think is right. Sounds good to me. Sounds like a good practice, so that's why I do it. In this particular case, the oil filter is on sideways, so there will be some oil that comes out. So I will put some oil in here. There we go. Capping that guy off. All right, let's get this one on. All right, if you notice, I'm putting a little bit of oil, clean oil, around the new seal. It helps seal it, and it is in the book. So, also checking the actual mating surface for the filter to make sure the oil gasket's not stuck there. I have seen in the past, not myself personally, but I've seen in the past where two gaskets are stuck. You know, the original gasket is still stuck to the block. The technician or the oil change person takes the filter off, throws a new one on. Now you got a double seal. You end up with a leak. Pretty yucky. So, all right, let's get this guy back on. All right, so we got it on. I'm just gonna tighten by hand. I mean, fairly snug, but I'm not cranking down on her, you know, like a guy should, but not this one. All right, now let's move underneath the car and go dump the oil. I just love laying underneath cars. All right, that came off well. This car uses, I don't know if it's because it's a Daewoo, but it uses a 17 mil wrench for the oil drain plug, which is kind of strange, but most General Motors vehicles are 13 mil, 15 mil. This one's an oddball 17 mil. Huh. I'm gonna grab the plug and clean it up. Looking for that gasket. These cars have usually a metal ring on the oil drain plug, and I see it's not there. I'm gonna go check the oil pan, see if it's stuck to the oil pan. All right, I don't see the metal gasket. That's a problem. It was brass or copper. It was a ring. I remember that. Now that I think about it, I was not the last one to do an oil change on this car. It was a local garage because I didn't have time to do it. Check my junk drawer, see if I can find something. This is not good. Not on a Sunday. God. Okay. I thought I'd take another look at the oil pan. One thing I didn't want to do was like start chipping at it, you know, with a screwdriver. But I want to apologize to the local repair shop that I was calling names in my head because the seal was unstuck to the oil pan. So yeah, my apologies, gentlemen. All right, drain plug's back in. I'll lower her down. Well, that was aggressive. Now, if you're looking for the quantity of oil that your vehicle takes, you should always consult your owner's manual. Now, I already knew how much oil this car takes because I've done it a gazillion times, but to show you guys, let's see here. We're going to go to our maintenance schedule. We should have somewhere in here. Should have. Now let's start with the maintenance schedule. That would be page 62. Oh, somebody's been hiding coupons. Papa Burger. I'll take those. Thank you. All right. So, did I say 6.2? That's way back there. All right, 6.2. How this section of maintenance schedule. Short trip intervals, mileage for changes of oil and coolant and spark plugs. All that good stuff. So here we go. Engine oil, which meets the GM standard, blah, blah, blah. Please see engine oil on page 5-13. All right, engine oil fill cap. Nope. Engine oil dipstick. Engine oil. Engine oil, engine oil. Engine oil fill cap, engine. This tells me nothing. This is crazy. Oil pressure light. No, we don't want an oil pressure light. Engine oil fill cap. See when to add engine oil under engine oil on page 513. I'm on page 513. I really don't know what is going on. Checking fluid levels. All right. Well. Boom. Here we go. All right, it's on page 599, of course. So we got engine oil with filter. And we're going to go over here, and it is 3.75 liters. So normally what I'll do, I'll start by dumping the 3 liters in, and then we'll check it. Whoever thought of looking at an oil? That's I'm not doing that again. That was a real waste of time. I already knew what it was. Here's another little trick for you guys. I see people pouring oil like this or like this. It spills over the sides. Really simple. Flip it on its side, guys. Works really well. All right, so now we have 100% enough oil to safely start the car. pop the oil cap back on because a lot of times you can get pressure, spray oil everywhere. Let's do that. Give it a quick start. Sounds like it needs a tensioner bearing maybe. Oh, she's a smooth runner. Alright, give it a few seconds to bleed down. Alright, that's long enough. Now we're just going to add as required. So right now I'm just at my minimum level. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hang on here. Okay, let's see. Can you guys see that? Will the camera focus on that for you? Probably not, eh? Anyway, there's a safe level and a maximum level for the oil. So we want to be past the minimum and closer to the maximum as we can. Anywhere within this zone, the maximum and the minimum is considered safe. So we're going to fill it till we get it almost up to the max. So I'm going to start with about 1/4 of the liter. Do another 1/4 liter. Yeah, it looks like today she's going to take her full 3.75 liters. All right, we're almost at our max line. I'm going to give it another little start, and then we're going to check it out we're going to check for leaks. We're going to check around the oil filter and then the drain plug that we put on to make sure we don't have any leaks. That's a nasty little sound. The good thing is I think we have that coolant leak fixed from a few days ago. Well friends, it appears that's a wrap. Oil change is done. I have no leaks. Took the 3.75 or almost a full 3.75. Yeah, everything went really well. The coolant leak that I had a few days ago, that seems to be well looked after. So I'm pleased. So now I can get this sucker out of here and she can come pick up her car, if you know what I mean. Anyway guys, thanks a million for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications button so you get all the new videos that we're putting out. And yeah, I just really want to thank you. Take care.